Welcome to New Star Readers, powered by Maat K12. Sit, listen, and enjoy each new adventure. Here we go.
A Mother's Day Mess by Maat University, published by Nine Gates Publishing. Once upon a time, there was a mom named Mrs. Thompson. She was a whirlwind of energy, cooking, cleaning, helping with homework, driving kids to sports practices, walking the dog, and still finding time to run a household like a superhero. The 7 kids in the Thompson family, ranging from 17 to 7, loved their mom, or at least that's what they told her. But really, they mostly took her for granted. The oldest, Jack, 17, spent his days on his phone, scrolling through social media. Emma, 16, couldn't even find the laundry basket if her life depended on it. The twins, Max and Lily, 13, were experts at complaining about the chores they never did. Sam, 12, couldn't remember how to operate the vacuum cleaner, and Lucy, 9, and Oliver, 7, still couldn't even remember to feed the dog. One day, after years of being the family's personal assistant, Mrs. Thompson's husband decided it was time for a special treat. He planned a surprise vacation for just the 2 of them, away from the chaos and the mess. Mrs. Thompson was thrilled. A vacation without kids? Heaven. The kids? They were thrilled too. Finally, the house was all theirs. The moment their mom and dad left, the fun began. They raided the snack cupboard, ate junk food like there was no tomorrow, played loud music, and had a blast. They turned the living room into their personal party zone. There was dancing, laughing, and naturally chaos. Crumbs were everywhere, soda cans piled up like skyscrapers, and the dog? Well, the dog was still outside. The next morning the kids, left to their own devices, suddenly realized something shocking. They didn't know how to do anything. Jack tried to cook breakfast, but all he managed to do was burn the toast and set off the smoke detector. Emma was supposed to fold the laundry, but after 10 minutes of trying, she just threw the clothes into a pile on the floor. Max and Lily argued over who would take out the trash, but neither of them actually did it. Sam couldn't remember how to operate the vacuum cleaner, and Lucy and Oliver were too busy playing with the dog to notice the overflowing litter box. Hours passed, and the house was a disaster. The animals were hungry, the dishes were piling up, and the entire family was in chaos. Just then, a knock on the door. It was their neighbor, Mrs. Clark, who had noticed the animals were still outside in the cold. "You kids really need to learn how to care for your pets," she said with a raised eyebrow. With Mrs. Clark's help, the kids managed to get the animals fed and the house somewhat in order, but it wasn't easy. They spent hours working together, scrubbing floors, washing dishes, and chasing the dog around the yard. The work was tough, and by the time they finished, they were all tired, hungry, and a little bit grateful. "Wow," Jack said, wiping sweat from his forehead. "Mom does all of this every day." "I think we've been a little lazy," Emma admitted, looking around at the once tidy house now scattered with socks, toys, and a suspicious amount of crumbs. That's when they came up with the best idea they'd ever had. They were going to show their mom just how much they appreciated her. For Mother's Day, they decided to clean the house from top to bottom, organize the laundry, cook a proper meal, and even create homemade gifts to give her. The kids worked tirelessly for the next day, cleaning the house like never before. Jack organized the garage, Emma folded all the laundry, without complaining, Max and Lily tackled the yard, Sam cooked a surprisingly decent dinner, and even Lucy and Oliver helped by making cards and wrapping gifts. When Mrs. Thompson returned home, she opened the door to the smell of freshly baked cookies, the sight of a spotless house, and the kids standing proudly in front of her.
"Mom."
"Surprise!" they all shouted. Her eyes widened as she took in the scene. "What is all this?" The kids smiled and handed her their homemade cards. "We did it, Mom," Jack said. "We cleaned the house, fed the pets, and even cooked dinner." Mrs. Thompson was so stunned she almost cried. "You really did all of this? You really did?" They nodded eagerly. "I can't believe it," she said, her voice full of surprise. "And I'm so proud of you. This is exactly what I've been trying to teach you all along. The work I do isn't just about keeping things running while I'm here. It's so that when I'm not around, you'll know how to take care of yourselves and each other." "I get it now, Mom," Emma said, looking sheepish. You do all this because you love us. Mrs. Thompson smiled warmly and pulled them into a big group hug. I do, and I always will. But it's also important for you to be able to take care of things, too, because you're growing up, and someday you'll be the ones taking care of others. The kids looked at each other, nodding with a new understanding. They'd learned the most valuable lesson of all, how much love, effort, and care their mom poured into everything she did for them. And as they sat down to enjoy the meal they had made together, they all agreed Mother's Day was definitely going to be their new favorite holiday.
The end. Thank you for listening, and remember to subscribe to New Star Readers.